Precious, why do I need a pillow when it comes to sex? The reason you want a pillow is because hello people, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time or if you're new on this channel, my name is Precious. I'm currently filming a series which is called Postpartum Sex Series. So I've got a couple of videos which I'm talking about sex, on how to maneuver sex after having a baby. I've talked about so many things. So if you haven't seen the video, I would like you to go back on my channel and go through the playlist, everything postpartum sex, everything from communication to the things you need to do to help your partner, how you're gonna manage through it, how to know that you're ready physically and mentally. I've talked about hygiene as well. I've talked about so many things when it comes to postpartum sex, because I know sex is one thing that's the last thing on the mind of any mother who hasn't healed completely or who has things going on with them. So today I'm going to be talking about the tools that you can use that will be able to help you during sex. Just to let you know, I'm a mom of 3 and I've just had a baby, Naomi. So I've got 4 kids at the moment. So, and I think I've got a bit of a knowledge, I've got a bit of a background to be able to talk about sex. And I think a lot of women struggle a lot in this time. When women are on maternity leave, when women are in their postpartum and time, I think they find it very lonely. They find it that it can be a time where they don't have anybody to speak to. And I just want to say to you, using this opportunity, if you're a new mom and you feel like you don't have anybody to speak to, you don't have anybody to chat with, it doesn't have to be like something really super important. You just want to speak to someone, I would like you to please DM me or message me privately on my Instagram. I'm going to put the handle on the screen, and also message me as well on Facebook or whichever means, even on through my email. I would like to be in contact with you, because I understand what it means to be on maternity. I understand what it means to be a nursing mom. It can be very lonely. It can be a time when people, when you say anything to them, they feel like telling you, oh, or a lot of people tell you, oh, you know what, that's what happens when you're on maternity. That's what happened and during postpartum, and nobody really wants to listen and to know where you're coming from, to understand you. So please feel free to message me. Having said that, I'm going to be talking about the tools that can help you during postpartum and sex, the things that you can do that will be able to help you, the tools, basically the things that you can introduce into the bedroom that will be able to help you maneuver sex, help you enjoy your bedroom life, help you get to the point where you feel like, okay, I'm okay now, I feel like I'm there where I'm supposed to be. So what are the tools, what are the things that are going to help you? The first thing I want to mention on this video is your attitude. Okay, attitude is everything. I read a book some time ago that says attitude is everything. Your attitude towards sex just tells everything, or says it's as important as any other thing. Okay, if you have a negative attitude towards sex, every other thing I'm going to say following up this point is just not going to make any sense to you. So you need to change your attitude. What sort of attitude do you have? Do you have a negative attitude because of maybe your past, or maybe the things you've heard or the things you've read? Or are you a first-time mom that just feels like, oh, I've had a baby now and I feel like my body is no longer the same? This is why I would always say that if you're watching this video, you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would like you to please press the subscribe button, and most importantly, I would like you to turn on the notification bell. The reason is because the next video that's going to be coming up, we're going to be talking about everything body image after having a baby. So you would come to understand a lot of things. As a first-time mom, you'll come to understand that you're not alone in that journey or on that journey. So I would say that if you have learned things, or if you have experienced things, if you need counseling, you may want to go for counseling. If you need to unlearn, if you need to relearn, if you need to do anything to get yourself to the right mindset when it comes to sex, can I just say to you, sex is what you make of it. It can be enjoyable if you have the right attitude. It can be disgusting if you don't have the right attitude. So I would say have a good attitude towards sex. Have an attitude that would make you, enable you enjoy sex. Because for a woman, when it comes to sex, for a woman is an emotional thing. For a man can just have can have sex with literally anybody, you know. But for a woman, it's something that is emotional. It's something that you have to put in every part of you, your body, your emotion, your feeling, everything goes into it. So you need to unlearn if there's anything that you've learned that is not true. That's why also I made a video about the things that people believe when it comes to postpartum sex. You want to watch that video, I'm going to be linking it somewhere on the screen so you can see it. You want to watch that as well, because there are a lot of information out there about sex that are actually myth, or that are not facts. They are just basically what people think or what people feel. They've not been proven to be right. So if there's any attitude that you have, if there's anything that you think affects you, makes you not to enjoy sex, you may want to work on it first of all before we go on every other two. Now that you've dealt with your attitude, now that you've worked on your attitude, you've worked on your emotion, your psychology, and the things that you feel like makes you not to enjoy sex, we are now going to introduce the tools, the real tools that can help you do. So the first thing that you want to introduce after you've sorted your attitude is you want to get good pillows. Okay, to be honest with you, good pillows are very difficult to come by these days, because when you buy a good pillow, after a few months it's gone, basically flat. But I've come to understand that pillows are things that you need to be like changing all the time. So get a good pillow. You want to say, Precious, why do I need a pillow when it comes to sex? The reason you want a pillow is because there are some positions that may just be enhanced using a pillow. I'm not going to tell you what positions they are. I'm not going to tell you the kind of position that you use pillow, but I know that the pillow can help you, can support in terms of different positions during sex. The pillow can also help your partner in terms of how he wants you to be during sex, or how he wants it to be during sex. So invest on a good pillow for support. Okay, invest on a good pillow that's going to help you to have a good and enjoyable sex when it comes to postpartum sex. Another thing that you want to invest, which I think every woman who is sexually active, every man who is sexually active, every couple who is sexually active should have, is lubricant. I cannot overemphasize this. I say it a lot almost every time I talk about sex. You need a lubricant. Lubricant is one tool that every family needs, because there are times in your relationship, there are times in your sex life that you find that things are a little bit dry, especially during postpartum. I tell you the truth, during postpartum, it is likely that you're going to be dry, because mentally you're not even there are a lot of things going on in your mind, so you may not really get wet, and hormone as well, you may not really get wet. So you need to have lubricant. Invest in water-based lubricant. For someone who is in their postpartum, or someone who is just having sex as a woman, I would encourage you to have water-based lubricant. Now, water-based lubricant, one thing about it is that you have to reapply. Like during the act, you need to be adding more and adding more, unlike the silk, the other type that when you add once, it can stay for the whole action. But water-based lubricant, you know what you're using is basically water. There's no chemical, there's nothing that can cause infection for you, there's no pesticide or anything that can cause problem for you down there. So I always recommend water-based lubricant. If you are a woman, you've just had a baby, or your kids are grown up, or you're a human being who is sexually active, if you don't have lubricant, I will advise you to go get it now. It's as important as having sex on its own. Another thing you want to introduce into your bedroom life is, I would say, games. A lot of people have games. There's something I learned recently. I listened to one of the YouTubers who has been doing an amazing job. One of the things I learned from that video when I watched it was a game called sex dies. So basically, I've gone on Amazon and I've looked at it and I know what it is. So basically, it's a dice that has different things that you need to do. So when you roll it and you throw it, whatever comes on top is what you guys are going to indulge in. For example, you may say kiss for 2 minutes, or you may say do this for 1 minute, or you may say do this or do that. So it's just a game, you know, and there are so many other games as well you may want to get on Amazon. If you want me to put a link, I could put some links on the description section if you want to get any games. These are the things that can actually put you in the mood. When it comes to postpartum, right, a lot of women find it very difficult to concentrate and actually have sex and enjoy it. So having games or having to play some games prior to having sex is one thing that may just help you. It may just be a game changer for you. It may also be a spice. You're spicing up your relationship, you're spicing up your sex life. If there's anything that you need to do to spice up your relationship, spice up your sex life, why not do it and make it a memorable and enjoyable time? Like I always say, life is too short. So if there's anything you're going to do now, do it. So I think games are very, very good. Games are very, very are things that you would want to think about and introduce into your bedroom life. Another thing as well that you may want to do when it comes to introducing some tools into your sex life is called Kegel. These are exercises that women do. Basically, you're just trying to tighten up your pelvic floor, and basically it helps as well with it helps as well with down below. It tries to tighten up the muscle down below. So what you do is, you know, like when you're going for your wee, instead of you just weeing completely, you just hold sometimes, you stop it, release it, stop it, release it. Those are just simple exercises you can do. Or you can also go online and just Google Kegel. It's called Kegel exercises. They are exercises that would help you make everything down there in terms of your muscle, tone it properly and make it to be the way that it's supposed to be, so that during sex you're going to have the best feeling, you're going to have the best sensation and all of that. So these exercises called Kegel exercises are very, very important. If you don't know what it is, I would like you to do the research by yourself. I would like you to read about it. I would like you to ask questions as well. You may even ask your GP, you may even ask your health practitioner, you may ask your midwife or whoever you think that you trust about these exercises. And make sure before you do these exercises that they are exercises that are okay for you. But I know that when it comes to trying to build or trying to work on your pelvic floor or your down below and all of that, one of the exercises that has been proven to be very, very good is the Kegel exercise. Another thing as well that is a tool that you may want to introduce into the bedroom to make your bedroom life very beautiful is a beautiful and a comfortable, and I'm going to emphasize it again, beautiful and comfortable lingerie. Now, a lot of women go out of their way to get lingeries that are absolutely beautiful but so uncomfortable. Now, as a nursing mother, because this video is all about postpartum sex, so as a nursing mother, one thing you don't want to do is to go and wear a lingerie that is so uncomfortable for you, comfortable for just so uncomfortable just because you want to wear lingerie. Now, don't go and do something that you're compromising your comfort. Okay, comfort is paramount to everything that I'm saying here. So try as much as you can to get a beautiful lingerie and a comfortable lingerie that you can use. You know that when you wear that lingerie, it just switches on all the buttons that needs to be switched on. It makes things beautiful. You're ready. Your partner gets the handwriting on the wall that this, I am ready for you to come and do whatever you want to do. So get beautiful lingerie. And you know what, wearing this lingerie as well puts you in the mood. If you're someone that you're just all over the place, you can't get your head and your mind in one place, wearing this lingerie as well can actually put you in the mood and make you to feel good about yourself and make you feel like, oh yeah, I'm ready now, I can do whatever I want to do, my body is ready and all of that. So it's just something that has to do with your mind, just something that works on your mind and your psychology to make you understand that you want to do something, and something that is pleasurable, something that is beautiful. And guess what, when you wear these lingeries and your partner feel like he is wanted, it makes sex beautiful, you know. Like when you feel wanted or your partner feels wanted and you feel like, oh, I've been able to attract him, I've been able to use my body to attract him, it's just amazing. It's an amazing feeling you get. It's like getting reward for your hard work, basically. So get a comfortable and a beautiful lingerie as a tool inside of your bedroom, just to put yourself in the mood and for you to have an amazing time. Another thing that is something that you can introduce as well as a tool during your postpartum to make sex pleasurable, and is something that has been there forever, is good old-fashioned romantic movie. Like, it don't go wrong. You can't go wrong with a romantic movie. It's always there. Personally, I'm someone who doesn't watch movie a lot, but when I want to put myself in that mood, when I want to like bring my concentration back to what's happening, I try to watch like good romantic movies. So good old-fashioned romantic movie, you can't go wrong, right? Guys, on the comment section, if there's any movie that you think is very romantic, any movie that you think is very good, that can help families and couples, I would like you to put it on the comment section, because I am personally not someone who is into movies, and I would be very grateful if you can suggest some movies for us that are not into movies to watch, or you can put it down there. Somebody can come to watch this movie in this video, and we'll find that in the comment section to watch. Just imagine you put a movie and it really helps a marriage, it really helps a relationship do well in their sex life. It's an amazing thing, isn't it? Because this video is all about women supporting women. It's all about women helping other women, families helping other families. If there are things that you did when you were in your postpartum that really helped you, or there are tools that you introduced into the bedroom, I would like you to please put it on the comment section. I would like you to please write it down on the comment section, because we are all learning. I am learning. People are going to come watch this video and they are going to learn. So good old-fashioned romantic movies, you can't go wrong, like I said. Another thing as well that is a massive and very important when it comes to postpartum sex, and is a tool or a skill, is communication. The last video that I think it was the last video or the video before that I posted on this series, I talked about communication. I spent time to make you understand how important it is for you to communicate during sex, before, after, and all of that, and also time for you to speak to yourself, have a dialogue for yourself. I talked about all of that on that video. So if you haven't seen that video, I'm going to link it on the description section, and I'm also going to put it on the card as well, so you can go and watch it. Communication is important. I said a lot of things on that video, so I'm not going to talk too much when it comes to communication. So try as much as you can to communicate with your partner during sex, before sex, during sex, and after sex. So guys, if you think this video has blessed you and you think you've learned something from this video, I would like you to please press the subscribe button, and most importantly, turn on the notification bell, and I also like you to give it a thumbs up. Another tool as well that you want to have very important in the bedroom that would help you during sex is make sure you have a water bottle, right? I would encourage every nursing mother, which is even important, to have water bottle, because for you to increase your supply during breastfeeding, you need to drink a lot of water. So, and remember I said when it comes to hygiene, the video I talked about hygiene, I said that you want to drink water during sex, or you want to drink water before sex, so that you'll be able to wee before and after sex. So how are you going to have water in your bedroom? Is for you to have a beautiful water bottle. Okay, get a good water bottle and keep it in your bedroom for you to get yourself hydrated anytime during and after sex, because sex can be very, very energetic. Sex involves a lot of strength, involves a lot of actions and all of that, and you may just want to hydrate during and after sex. So another tool as well that can help you is sex toys. For people who are into sex toys, for people who actually enjoy it, even if you haven't tried it before, there's nothing wrong in experimenting. I'm someone who likes to experiment. If I don't like it, then I know I've tried it and I did not like it, I did not enjoy it, and I'm just going to leave it to one side. But I'm someone who likes to experiment. If you're someone who is into sex toys, you may want to add, you may want to look at it, you may want to get some sex toys, spice things up in the bedroom, use whatever is going to give you satisfaction that you are comfortable with, your partner is comfortable with. You may want to introduce it into the bedroom to make your intimacy, to make your love life to be a very beautiful thing. So there's nothing wrong introducing sex toys. If you want to, go ahead. If you find it comfortable, go ahead, because that's one tool that a lot of people have introduced into their marriages, introduced into their sex life, that had made massive difference for them. So guys, these are the things that I've listed out that would actually help you to get your postpartum sex drive up there, or to make you get in the mood, or to enhance your sex life, or to just make things a little bit better for you. These are all the tools. Do you have any tool that I haven't listed that you think might help women to be able to have or families to be able to have a beautiful sex life? Let me know in the comment section. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Be grateful, be positive, and be yourself. See you on my next video. Bye for now.